It's the final of the Youth Alliance League on Tuesday night at St James's Park against Wigan. A big occasion for Exeter City.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, first and foremost, the players are excited. It's always great to play at the stadium in front of the fans. When it's a Youth Cup night, they come out and support the young players really well. They've done the same in 23s games this year. So the players are really looking forward to playing in front of the fans at the stadium again.
Can you just tell us a little bit about how they qualify for this competition? Because it's about finishing in a certain group in the league, isn't it? And then going through semi-finals and finals, isn't it?
Yeah, so basically it's the two leagues. It's the South West League and the South East League play against each other first. So those two leagues come together. The cup's obviously drawn like any other cup. So we drew Swindon in the first round, progressed to play Bristol Rovers. We then played Northampton at home, who were the champions at that stage of the South East Division, which we won. And then we played Southend in the southern area final. So whilst that's going on, the same happens in the north of the country. North East versus North West, and Wigan ended up winning the northern section final. So this becomes a national final, which then is held at one of the two club stadiums based on the draw.
So it's a really big achievement from the under-18s to get to this final, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. They've been excellent. They thoroughly deserved it. As I say, that they knocked out Northampton along the way, who were the South East champions. Southend, I think, finished in the top half of that league, and are currently top of the Merit League One, which you qualify for as well. So we've beaten some good opponents along the way. So fully deserved to be there, and it's absolutely a great achievement. Yeah.
What are you expecting from Wigan? Because they're a talented side as well, aren't they?
Yeah, high energy, an experienced side, a confident side. You know, a side that have done very well in their league, and they've won some cups already this season. You know, in the way you get in any other final, you're going to expect the confident side, because the two teams that are there on merit. So we're going to face a tough opposition, but you know, we deserve to be in this final as much as Wigan. I'd say the pressure's off of us. They've won their league. They've recently won the Lancashire Cup. So if there's a team going into this game as favourites, it's probably Wigan. So we want our players to very much go out and showcase what's got them to this point so far, and just sort of give it their best shot on the night. And at the end of the day, it's 90 minutes, 11v11, and you know, we deserve to be in that final as much as they do, and we've got every chance of being successful as well.
You mentioned that a few of these players have played at St James's Park before. I know we had the cup game against Plymouth earlier on in the season, and a few might have even featured as well in the Premier League Cup matches. But what will it give them playing in a final here at St James's Park in this competition?
Real life pressure. Simple as that. Everything about the under-18s and youth team football is about developing players to be ready for first team football. So if the crowd's a bit bigger, brilliant. If the pressure's a little bit more than it normally would be, brilliant, because there's players who've been in and around the first team and made the bench this season. There's players who've made their debut this season and last, and there's more young players that are coming through, and they're looking for that opportunity as well. So every chance we get to play in the stadium in front of supporters under more real life pressure, the better these players are going to be prepared for a career in football.
And the supporters have come out in their numbers this season for those various competitions we've mentioned before. It's great how the supporters back the youngsters and kind of get the academy model, because how Exeter City works, and come out and support the youth teams, isn't it? Yeah,
it's brilliant. I think the supporters are fully on board with it, and they're very aware of what type of football club this is. It's an opportunity club, and you know, we've been known for giving opportunities to young players, and their support is absolutely brilliant. There is a real interest from the supporters on the next generation of the young players, you know, who's coming through and who they are and what type of player they are. So we appreciate their support as always, and we'd love as many to be there as possible tomorrow night to spur us on in the game.